Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You tune in to Mattie Mondays. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mattie B, and we are back around another 7 days into a new year of 2025. And this is where we do music in different ways. And this year, I'm excited to be back around. We are thankful for your commitment of being here with us. And there is so much more to do, so many more heights to reach and markers to reach. And I'm excited to be here to do it with you. As usual, you guys have beat me here. And I know you meet me here every Monday. So we're going to hop into these comments and we're going to get into the flow of the night. All right. Yeah, y'all are in here strong. All right. So we got musician Taylor's in the building saying greetings, Mattie Mondays members, and Happy New Year. Another year to be great. 2025, 100%. Chev says Happy New Year, Mattie Mondays members. Welcome back and great to see all of y'all in 2025. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got Twin in the building saying, hey, happy 2025. C Styles in the building saying, hello, family, happy 2025. We got Imani in the building, what's good, saying happy 2025. Mama Mattie is in the building saying, hi, family. And I see some other eyes in here, guys. So when you are able, let us know that you are present and be a part of the conversation tonight. Again, Happy New Year. I'm excited about this year. I am clear that there is work and planning to be done. However, I am committed to the task, and there's so much more opportunity that is here through the challenges and the work that we have to complete, but to get us to our goals. Here, we will continue to add value. We are going to have these enriching conversations. We're going to have the tough conversations. We're going to have the fun conversations. We're going to share music. We're going to share news and love and all of the support that we have given each other. But we're going to add some fun and some spice to that recipe. We're going to do more collaborations this year, partnerships, create sponsorship opportunities, have more guests, and continue to add value how you guys add value to us and this platform and this family and community that we are building and we have built thus far. There's so many things, so I'm excited. And again, I am up for the task. If you guys have any brands, any companies in mind that you think fit the bill and match the energy that we created here and the positivity and that community foundation, definitely don't hesitate to let myself know, Chevy know, slide in our DMs or email us at mattiebmusic@gmail.com. And we will definitely take a look, and we are going to continue to expand and grow. And I cannot do that without you guys. So I'm super thankful. Before we go any further, happy birthday to all of our Capricorns out there. There are a lot on the way. There are a few that have passed. Brooke specifically, family and Mattie Monday member and friend of the show. Happy birthday to you. We got a few on the way. If I'm missing anybody, if you got any birthday shout outs, make sure you drop them in the comments and I will get them up here. Aunt Tan is in the building. Happy New Year to you. Aunt Tan says, hi family. Happy New Year. It's good to see your name in the room. All right, guys. So tonight, and girls, tonight we are talking getting in flow, leaving out of last year. I definitely wanted to come and sit down with some encouragement. This year, I shared earlier with Chevy that I'm not feeling the level of pressure that I am accustomed to feeling, like having to run into the new year like usual, and I am grateful for it. But I am maximizing this moment and this time and this sense of control of the pace, the pacing and the planning. And I wanted to jumpstart the year with you guys with this calm and proactive pace that I am feeling and share it with you and just share some ways to continue to set ourselves up for success and to set ourselves up for a pace of peace. We know the challenges are guaranteed, but there are ways that we can help to, to brace our future self. So tonight we are going to get into that in a way and share a way that we can do it. And I want to hear y'all's feedback and input, and we are going to play this game together. Untan, oh, thank you. Thank you, Untan. This is my favorite. This is the color in my room. Teal. Oh yes, Gerard. What's up, boo? Happy birthday to you, Gerard. My ex-work husband. Thank you for that shout out. All right, y'all. I hope you are having a good start to your week. I know the weather has been challenging, especially with this room, my family going up the coast. So it is colder where some of you are. It is, rainy and wet and hail, and then some a little further north, snow. So everybody do your best to be safe. I know it doesn't stop much. Still got to get out there and get to it, but definitely take your time and be safe in this inclement weather that some of us are experiencing. All right, so let's get to it. Tonight we are talking about getting in flow. Some days we know that it'll feel like our cup is half empty, and some days like our cup is half full. But just like we, for example, set plans for finances, for scheduling our bills, for trips, for events, I think that there is space and there is room to make plans for ourselves, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and with our health. And of course, we do it through our diets. Some of us do it through going to church. So many different ways. But I know that I don't sit and think through it and write it out and do it in ways like we might write our finances down. So I wanted to present to you a way and an activity and something that you can implement in your day. You can do it tonight out loud. You can do it on paper. But I definitely want to hear your thoughts. But I want to just give you some examples of some ways, again, to where we can set the pace and prepare for the guaranteed challenges that we know are going to come. But do it in a practical and a real way, in a fun way. So I want to start with this quote. Oh, my computer already tripped, but it's all right. I got it right here. All right. One that we are probably all familiar with, but I think it just packs a punch. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Again, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. And I can definitely say that I felt this in different areas of my life, where I had an idea, I have a projection, but there was not a legitimate and structured plan, which even though my intentions were in the right place, my execution fell short because I did not have a good solid plan. And again, we do it in a lot of areas for our health, maybe a workout regimen, um, spiritually as well, maybe going to church, but emotionally and mentally, specifically, I don't really hear those conversations. So again, I want to offer a way that we can do it in a fun way, and just to put it at the front of our minds, and be intentional. So tonight we're going to play a game. I'm going to give an example, and I want you guys to give me some examples that you can implement. It doesn't have to be super heavy, but I'm going to start with one that's just real, because I am aware that even though we are into a new year, we are still pushing through a certain vibration and heaviness that our friends, our family, ourselves are dealing with. So I will never want to dismiss that, and I want to make sure that I am vocal about it, and that we are moving through in real time and capturing and considering those things. So I'm going to start with a serious one, but this is what it looks like when I say if then. So I'm going to present you with some examples of if X, then Y. If this condition occurs, then this is the action that we are to take, or I am to take. So here we go. Hold on, got y'all in the comments. Let me see. Bars. Thank you. I don't, I don't know which one, but bars for sure. I'll take that. So for example, one that I wrote down is in the serious one. But if I find myself feeling low, depressed, sad, or powerless, then I will call so and so, so and so, or so and so. I will read my favorite Bible verse, or I will listen to my favorite comedy clip and laugh. Again, I know that there are things that all of us might be going through now, or will guaranteed hit some type of challenge or some type of wall sometime throughout this year. So it's going to be beneficial to us to have some plans, and just simple. If we're walking through our day, and we might start on a high, but sometimes we just get a feeling that comes over us. And I know I can speak for myself that sometimes it's just odd moments that hit you, um, and having things like this that trigger in our minds to help pull us out and pull us out of those spaces quickly, I think is healthy, and a great tool to have. So again, my first example is, if I find myself feeling low, depressed, sad, or powerless, then I will call X, Y, or Z. I will read my favorite Bible verse, or I will listen to my favorite comedy clip and laugh. So it is your turn. It's a tall task, but you guys can handle it. So if you are able to get to your keyboard, I want you to share with me an example of if and then. So I'm gonna put this back up on the screen so you can see it, and then you can share yours, and I'll give you a second one in the meantime, in between time. And again, I'm not gonna keep you long, but I want to make sure that we continue to add value to you guys, Mattie Mondays members, our community, and do it in real ways, and do it in practical ways, in, within, and around music and entertainment. You are my family, you are my loved ones, and I need us to be equipped to move through this life as individuals and as a unit. So again, your task on the other side of this phone is to give me an example. If this condition, then I will take this action. All right, so I think I see some new comments in here. All right. Oh, Imani on it. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a few more moments to give me some examples. Thank you, Crystal C Styles. She says she loves this. So if you guys take a moment, and then I have a second example, and I'll think of some more on the fly. But what I have written out is a financial one. So this is a little lighter. But if I come into excess cash, then I will save 40%. I will allocate 30% to debt, and I will invest the remaining 30%. So even having those plans can save us from tripping up and having to move and think and execute on the fly. That is a great skill to have, but it's not one that should be, I don't think, the first tool that we use. I think the plan and the blueprint is always best to have, and then the ability to adjust on the fly is I think a bonus. We know back in 2020, I can speak for it, some PPP loans, not for myself, but for me, unemployment, having an excess of money. Now, I was responsible in the sense of course, paying bills and paying down some debt. But if I had a plan and the knowledge of it, in addition to, um, there will be remnants even still 4 years later of that boost in income. So these are ways that really can set us up to stay above a certain level, or at least get back up there if and when we're hit with these different challenges throughout the year, or not just challenges, but again, abundance of things to come our way, to have a plan of how to handle it, and handle it accordingly. But this just is a way to get ahead of things, And really, most importantly, my first example to keep our heads above water, to be intentional with our mental health, our spiritual health, and our physical health, and our emotional health. So, all right, so there was enough talking in circles to give you guys some time to give me some examples. So if this condition, then I will take this action. That is your assignment. Drop it in the comments. I'm coming back over here to see what you guys want to share. All right, so I saw Imani had got in there. All right, so Imani says, I find myself stuck not knowing what to do. I pray. Okay, beautiful. So if you're met with a challenge, then you stop and pray. Praying always pulls me out of it somehow, some way. No BS. No, I believe you. I believe in God, my source of higher power, and that is definitely my experience when I am disciplined and in that space to stop and not allow myself to sink in the feelings of that moment, whether good or bad. Stopping and saying a prayer has definitely been beneficial for me. Thank you for that. Chevy shares, if I don't feel like doing something or feeling unmotivated, I will call my son and look at his picture to remember my reason why I need to do it. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. Thank you for that, Chevy. That's dope. That's really dope. That's dope. Monty agrees. What's up? Natalia's in the building. A little late. Good evening, everyone. It's all good. I'll run it back the assignment here in just a moment. Thank you for being here and Happy New Year, Natalia. Untan shares, if I'm feeling low, I'll listen to the word of God, not the whooping style, but calm tones of the word. Or listen to gospel music. It works. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Untan. See, Style shares, if I don't feel motivated or positive about what's happening with business, I go back and look at where I started and call a few people who motivate me. Perfect. That's perfect. Thank you for that, C Styles. Musician says, greetings. What's good? What's good? How are you? Thank you for popping in here. Tonight we are just getting into the conversation of getting into flow for this year. If you're just now joining us, make sure you hit that like button, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. This is Mattie Mondays. I am Mattie B, songwriter, and beyond. But this is where we do music in different ways. And what we have found, what we do best, even beyond that, is community. So tonight we are easing and setting the pace into 2025 with a way to get in flow and to be intentional about conditions and things that are guaranteed to come, but having a plan of if this condition occurs, then this is the action I will take. So when we find ourselves in challenging moments, we already have somewhere in our mind, in the front of our mind, of how to execute that and to make the best decision and to pull ourselves away from any sinking feelings and yeah, any things that can distract us from the path. All right, let's get back in here. Untan also shares also your inspirational songs or quotes work well for my spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Untan, for that. I appreciate that share. And I definitely own that responsibility of offering those vibrations through my gift. No, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. Chef says Happy New Year, Natalia. And what's good, Shana? All right. So if you are just now popping in, also we are doing an exercise. So I'm gonna pop this back up here and I'm going to share my examples. We are playing if X, then Y. So if this condition, then I will take this action. My two examples were, first, a little bit heavier. If I find myself feeling low, depressed, sad, or powerless, then I will call blank, blank, or blank. I will read my favorite Bible verse, or I will listen to my favorite comedy clip and laugh. Second example is if I come into excess cash, then I will save 40%. I will allocate 30% to my debt, and I will invest the remaining 30%. So there are, again, different events, positive or challenging, that we are guaranteed to experience this year. But it's always beneficial to have some type of foresight, some type of plan that will help us to, in those moments, feel a little less overwhelmed potentially, and just to have some type of way to execute and to pull ourselves up in those moments. So this is something that I wanted to bring to start the year. Again, I have been in a position to start this year at a, I think, a reasonable, a productive, but also a peaceful pace. And I wanted to bring that and continue to offer that to our family here, our Mattie Mondays members, with some tools and ideas of ways to approach this year, to approach our day-to-days, to approach our lives, um, and to, take away with us to start this week, and again, to start this month, this first quarter, this new year of 2025. Again, I am excited about all the opportunities, the things that we are continuing to build and to plan for, the things that I am confident in some respects, and some things that I know are coming, and I will continue to do my best to be prepared for. Um, yeah, I'm excited to hear all of the beautiful things that you guys share that happen in your worlds. And we will continue to put at the forefront of this platform, community and just gratitude. Again, I can't do this. I can't have this space without you guys. We will continue to grow. We will continue to bring in, again, new partners, collaborators, host more um, conversations this year, have more guests, and just hear more stories. And the cool part, as you guys know, about what we've created here is no matter what part of the industry, of entertainment or just work that our guests have, or in, we always find a way, and just the conversation always finds its way back to connecting with us all in the room. So that is a really, really cool thing and a fact about this space. All right, so let me get back in these comments. I see them floating over here on my right. Doop, 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 doop. Said, what up, though? This hubby. He said, what up? Share right back at you. All right, Mama Mattie says, if I find myself in a low place, I stop and think about all the things that God has done for me and my family. I thank God and I thank my family and let them know how blessed we are. That's a fact. That's a fact. Taking a pause and giving gratitude. Musician Taylor said, "What up, though?" All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm gonna create a little bit more space if you have some more thoughts. And again, this was just set out with the intention of giving you, again, another tool to implement in your day to day to get you through this year, the next moment, this next week, um, with another tool, and just being equipped. Again, we are guaranteed curveballs, we are guaranteed challenges, but we're also guaranteed some magic too. So just being prepared to receive those things, and just being prepared to make it through some of the moments and times where we are walking through the valley. But again, we are not alone, and we will continue to be equipped. And that is my duty, my responsibility, to bring to you guys here at Mattie Mondays, uh, inside and around the entertainment. Again, I am excited for the year. And in addition to the things that are to come, that includes new music, new collaborations. Yeah, man, it's a lot that we are stacking up, and it's gonna be, I think, an even more successful year. That is the plan, that is the intention. But I will do what I can do to continue to put energy into those things that I want to come. And I pray for you guys to have an amazing week, and to to just be intentional and to set your future self up as best you can. And just have those things that you can pull on when in need. And think about it and give it some time. Write it on paper. Put it in your notes. Make it your phone screensaver. Just something that you can get to be a reminder. It's very, very important, and it's super useful. And 10 says, yes, you do, Mama Mattie. You don't allow pity parties to last no longer than a few minutes. That's a fact. Love you so much. That's from Aunt 10 and Mama Mattie. And that's a great way that you phrased it. This is a way, again, to not allow ourselves to sink any further than we have to put some things in place to catch us when we might feel like we're sinking or falling. So, all right, I love you guys. Thank you for always being here, beating me here, showing up, and making this a magical space. We're gonna do it in the most appropriate way. We're gonna leave this space with on this topic of getting in flow with the newest record, one of the newest records coming out of 2024 into 2025 in our favor. It's only right to stay on that vibration. Make sure that you take a moment this evening, this week, to stop and pray for your loved ones, your friends, your family, our smaller community, our wider community. And just consider, that all of the things that we can't see, somebody is going through something on the other side of the screen, on the other side of that phone call. So just keep that in mind. Give yourself grace, give your neighbor grace. And yeah, man, show the love and all of the vibrations as this song plays. Have an amazing week. And take some time to write some of these things out. If this condition, then I will take this action in the most beautiful ways, but also in the most real ways. All right, so we're going to get this up here, and we're going to take it out with, we're going to ride out with In Our Favor. Look at me. I got to find it. Just hiding from me. All right, we're going to run it. We're going to run it with the lyric video. Thank you, guys. I love y'all, and have a great evening. All right, leave your comments as the record plays. Make sure you like this video and share it with somebody that you feel like can find value in this message this evening. All right, it's your girl Mattie B.
I'm sending this to remind you that you are not alone. Hoping that these words, they find you at the very perfect moment. I can't take the pain away, but I can wrap my love around you. I can't stop the rainy days, but I can stand here right beside you. I'm here right beside you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sending this to remind you, life is working in our favor. Pain, hurt, and tears sometimes blind you, but stay up, stay strong. You are not alone. This message is here to remind you, life is working in our favor. I'm sending this to console you, to give your tears a home. Don't let the anger control you. You will make it through. Those sunny days will come. You will endure the storm. You have much more to do. Can't let the darkness hide you. And I pray the light will guide you. Yeah. I'm sending this to remind you, life is working in our favor. Pain, hurt, and tears sometimes blind you, but stay up, stay strong. You are not alone. This message is here to